All right, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. You already know. Suns versus Pels. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy in the building, man. And boy, do we got some stuff to talk about. You know what I mean? Let me get this out the way. First and foremost, am I concerned about am I panicked? No. Am I worried about the series? No. Do I think that we can still pull this off and stuff like that? Yes. I got it. Let me start off with this. Let me take off my hat off to the Pels. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Ingram did his thing in the second half. You know what I'm saying? Finished with 34. CJ McCollum was hitting some pretty crazy shots. Some, you know what I'm saying? Some pretty clutch shots at the end of the game. And this was something I want to say too, is that if I was a Pelican fans, like you gotta stop starting Jackson Hayes. Like you gotta throw that boy Trey Murphy out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he was a real difference maker today on defense and offense. And at this point, like we sagging off of Jackson Hayes. I know he had a couple like fast break dunks or whatever, so it kind of like seemed like it made up for what he did. But like I feel like in the grand scheme of things, like Trey Murphy should definitely be getting more minutes, like 100%. But like I said, am I worried? Am I panicked? Nah, not really. You know what I mean? Like, do I think that we still could have won this game? Absolutely. Even without D Book, yeah. So let me tell you where I'm mostly concerned about. And I'm like, damn, like we screwed. Like, we're screwed. We're screwed in the sense of if we run into Milwaukee again, dog, like I don't care what people saying and all this other stuff, like, oh, like we like it's gonna be tough. You know what I mean? And this coming from somebody that I watch the finals all the time, dog. Like every week I watch the finals, just rewatch it just to, you know what I mean, for whatever reason, I just rewatch it. And the fact that we are struggling with the rebounds, we struggle with bigger teams and stuff like that is it's an issue, dog. Do I think that we still could have won this game, even though we lost double digits rebounding again? Yes. You know what I mean? But do I think that that's going to fly against Milwaukee and Giannis and Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? Like, and this is something I was saying, I was talking about with the people when I'm saying, like, I love Monty. I think he the coach of the year just because it by default is kind of like it's kind of owed to us. But do I think that Monty's the best X and O guy out there? Absolutely, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I think that I love Monty to death. I think that everybody run through a brick wall for him, but I feel like tonight would have been the game and stuff like that. Just a couple of little things. Like you got to make adjustments, man. We went out there, we didn't make no adjustments. You could tell. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't rebound the ball. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I feel like it was a couple plays where like Monty could have did stuff differently because I feel like the real game changer, if you watch the game from front to end, like is when the ball clearly went out on Valanciunas and we didn't, you know what I'm saying? We didn't challenge it to get that possession. And that possession actually cost us, you know what I'm saying? Like they went up by 3 or like they went up by 4 after that and then like they just kind of took off and we should have challenged that because everybody seen it. It clearly went off him, and that was the one moment, and that's what I'm saying. Like the same thing when I watched the Milwaukee game or watched the Milwaukee series. Like in the playoff time, everything come down to moments, dog. And so like you got to be able to win those moments, and that was a moment that we lost. You know what I'm saying? In Milwaukee, we lost a whole bunch of moments. So that's a different conversation for a different day. But yeah, shout out to the Pelicans, man. Y'all did what y'all did. You know what I'm saying? I like Willie Green. I feel like y'all made adjustments and stuff like that. So that now let's get down to the Suns, the real nitty gritty. So, so Book got hurt. He was going off and he shut me up. You know what I'm saying? So Fabio and everybody in this chat, you know what I'm saying? He definitely shut me up. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? But we need that. In my defense, we need that in the fourth. We need what he did that I don't even know how many points he hit off straight. We need him to do that in the fourth, though. You know what I'm saying? But I take it in the first three. He finished with, you know what I'm saying, 31. And it seemed like in that third quarter they went away from him just because it seemed like just strategically, it seemed like they was trying to get everybody else involved because they knew that they was going to try to double book. So like they was like, all right, like since they're gonna try to double book coming out of half, let's get everybody else involved. And you seen CP3 shoot a little bit more, you seen everybody else get a little bit more involved, but just nobody else had it going. And then by the time like we actually was like, all right, like let's go back to our bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody else felt it, but I felt it as soon as he went after that because everybody know whenever Book turn it over or whatever the case may be, he get a shot blocked and he see an opportunity to get a chase down block, he always go for it for whatever reason. And I want to say like maybe 2 out of 10 times he actually get it. So it's just like, and I felt it right as soon as he came down, I was like, damn, I feel it. Like I think he hurt. I think it's the hamstrings, and it's always the hamstrings. You know what I mean? So do I think that? Luckily, we don't play until Friday, so we got a few days off. Hopefully, he can come back by game 3. But do I think that it's a necessity to beat? You know what I'm saying? Them? No, I think that in the grand scheme of things, I like this L. Call me crazy, call me whatever you want. I like this L just because I feel like the Suns, we need this reality check. Like it happens all the time during the season, stuff like that. Like we get too high, we start thinking we're better than what we are. We start just getting complacent, and like Monty said, we get happy on the farm, and we need somebody to punch us in the mouth so we can get in and lock in. You know what I mean? And I feel like tonight's loss was just a lock in moment. It was a lock in game. Like boom, all right, like they can win. You know what I mean? Like they can. This is what they do. If we don't go out there, we don't execute. If we try to do the like let's do whatever to the first 3 and wake up to the fourth in the fourth quarter, like that's not gonna win it every single time. Like we need to be locked in at all times. We don't need to just coast and let them do whatever the first 3 and then try to close it out in the fourth. Even though yes, we can do that, but you know what I'm saying? Like let's play a complete game. Let's lock in. You know what I mean? So CP3, he finished with 14 assists, 17 points, and like I said, he was just super. I think at halftime, I think he might have shot the ball like maybe 4 times. So like I said, we all know that if you watch the Suns, like CP3 is not going to do nothing in the first half, and he tried to wake up in the fourth, and then D Book got hurt, and he just couldn't carry it today. DeAndre Ayton, I feel like he should have got more touches. And this is what I would say. He finished with 9 boards and 10 points. But this is what I would say in his defense. We got to get him the ball more in transition in the sense of he's beating Valanciunas every single time. He's beating Valanciunas down the court every single time, and he's sealing off whoever's down there. So whoever's running point guard, CP3, well, CP3 wasn't necessarily looking for him. He found him a few times. But this is really, I feel like campaign. Campaign was really irritating my soul tonight. He was just doing a whole lot of rim running, and it's just like, dog, like, what are you doing, man? Like, you've been like inconsistent this whole year, and you go out there and you blowing layups and you doing this and that and the third, and it's just like, dog, what are you doing? You finished the game with, you know what I'm saying? He finished the game with 8 points, but it was just like it was a whole lot of rim running, a whole lot of turnovers, just a whole lot of IQ stuff, and it's just like it was just irritating me. It was just like, yo, throw in Aaron Holiday. I think that he'll do better, but I appreciate Landry Shaman going out there doing what he did, finish with 5. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not expecting too much, but to beat them in game 3, I do think that we're gonna need more from our role players. We're gonna need Jay Crowder to actually go out there and go do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that Monty needs to find a nice balance in between the Cam Johnson minutes and the Jay Crowder minutes. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Jay Crowder, when he out there too long, like I said, it seems like he out there rim running. He was doing a whole lot of turnover, a whole lot of dumb shots, like just a lot of missed layups, a lot of missed floaters, a lot of turnovers. It was just a lot. Like I said, you could tell today that they wasn't locked in. You could tell that like they have a mindset, or this is still a young team and they have a mindset of we gonna sweep everybody, or we gonna sweep, you know what I mean? Like if y'all want to walk around and say y'all the best team in the world, y'all gotta act like y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying, have the best team in the world mentality every night. You know what I mean? You gotta be locked in every night. You can't be like, oh, we playing the pills, like we gonna, you know what I mean, we gonna just steamroll them. Like that's not how that's gonna go. So like I said, man, I'm not worried. I like this L. Just like I said, I feel like the Suns always respond well after L's and after we get hit in the mouth and we have to respond and when our back's against the wall. So I appreciate this L. I think this is a wake up call. So I'm not worried. I'm not scared. So if you a Suns fan right now, I know I get it. I get the narratives is gonna be, oh, the Pelicans can beat the Suns, and like, oh, like I get the mentality of like, oh, after you lose a game, it feel like you can't win another one. And I feel like the mentality of after you win a game and feel like you can't lose another one. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta say like just let it rock. You know what I mean? Just let the people that, you know what I'm saying, that kind of touch and go, you know what I mean? Just let them touch and go and just be on their way, man. But till next time, man. Peace.